Why? Because he just enjoyed making things. He just made stuff and... Welcome to Wilson, North Carolina, home of the Wallace Simpson Whirligig Park. When you think of the word whirligig, what do you see in your mind? I see things that are small. Something like this. Or this. Or even this. What I don't see is something like this. A massive collection of what I consider the best outsider art east of the Mississippi River. Check this bad boy out. It weighs 13,500 pounds. That's almost 7 tons of outsider art hanging up there in the sky. It's called Mule Train. And it is not alone. One person, Wallace Simpson, made all of this art. And he didn't even start making art until he was 66 years old. Once he started, he made things for another 28 years. Why? Because he just enjoyed making things. He just made stuff and put it up on his farm. Soon, word began to spread about the massive things on his farm, and people started coming to see them. First they came from the local area, then they came from around the United States, and then they came from around the world. The local town decided to collect all the sculptures in a park they call the Wallace Simpson Whirligig Park. The locals called them whirligigs, not art. Maybe because the person who made all of this didn't consider them art or himself an artist. I think these things are art. And I'm not the only one. The New York Times called Wallace Simpson a, quote, visionary artist, unquote. There are a lot of real-life artists walking around with prestigious degrees and awards and exhibition histories who would kill for being called a visionary artist by the New York Times. Wallace Simpson, a jack of all trades with no formal art training, who lived on his farm in rural North Carolina, he was the visionary artist. There's a nearby visitor center which has a lot of cool things, like this timeline of the artist, and this chair that he used to sit in while he thought about his creations. Wallace was known for the size and strength of his hands. They actually have a cast of his hand in the visitor center that I tried on. I don't have a small hand. I always order the extra large gloves, but my hand looked tiny in that cast. And check out how the reflective material he liked to use looks in daylight and when it's hit by a light in the dark. If you ever visit this place, you should definitely check out the visitor center. But I think the best thing to do is just wander around the park and look at all of these magnificent, imaginative creations. Wilson, North Carolina has one of the best displays of outdoor, outsider art I have ever seen in my entire life. Wallace Simpson, is a true inspiration. Thanks for watching. If you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Make a comment and let everyone know what you think about this video. We'll see you at the next adventure.